is Rebecca with American Real Estate Investments. I wanted to take some time to show you what exactly goes on when we do a move and walkthrough with the tenant. The first thing I like to do is just kind of take a general scope around the area. You know, we go to the living room, the doors. I like to check for any nicks or cracks, maybe bubbles in the paint, just in case anything happened during rehab. The second place I like to check is the kitchen. I always like to check the stove and the refrigerator working. Now this is done during the Section 8 inspection, but I like to do my own just in case. And it does, so we're good there. I like to check the cabinets, just kind of general scope around the area, make sure the water is on, working, and it gets hot. And then I open the freezer and the refrigerator just to make sure they're cooling properly. The other areas I also like to check are the bedrooms and the bathrooms. So I always like to double check and triple check the bathroom, because most of the time what I've noticed is that's where most of the damage seems to happen for some reason. I always like to check and see if any of the tile is cracked, or if there's any rods or I like to see if the shower faucet is on there correctly. Some of these tenants like to say, well, the shower, faucet has fallen out, it's not working anymore. It's kind of impossible to damage your shower faucet unless you were really trying to. So that's why I like to double check. What I like to do during my walkthroughs especially is take a lot of pictures. Your memory can only go so far, but pictures are forever. And it always is nice to... It's always nice to have that during the 6-month inspection or the move-out walkthrough, just so you can see the differences in the home. The other areas I like to check are also the basement, and if there's a garage. What I like to do when I go in the basement, I get the serial numbers for the furnace and the hot water tank. I always like to get those just in case a burglary happens. You just never know, so it's safer to have those with you just in case they happen to find them. If there's a garage, I just like to double check and see that the garage door, opens and shuts properly. If you have any more questions, please visit our website at AmericanRealEstateInvestments.com. Thank you very much for your time and have a great day.